Babe, do we have Windows 10?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Windows 10.
Hi, everybody.
I don't know.
Paget really wants to see everybody, but her camera is not wanting to cooperate.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys.
No, you're fine.
Hold on. Let me mute this. Hold on 1 second.
How's everybody doing today?
Awesome. So, just finished a live on my channel with RC Scott, which was so awesome. I am just completely honored by the fact that he reached out to me to do his debut on YouTube. So
I didn't get to watch most of it, but I'm going to catch it on a replay. I was kind of stressing over this, so.
Yes, I totally understand that. And I was telling him, how come I can't find? Can you share your video link with me, because I can't. It's not coming up on my YouTube. I don't know why. Yeah, Jen, because I want to be able to comment. And I put Jen Romance, but it's not finding you.
Okay, so I have to go into another screen. Yeah?
Yeah, on YouTube. Oh, wait, I found it. Never mind.
Okay. Where am I? There I am.
How about chat?
So let's see who's here. JC is here, and she advertised me, so thank you so much. Yay. That's really sweet.
Yes, that was very sweet.
And Just Eva is here, and AH is here, and Rita's here. Thanks for coming, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing, so we're going to have to see how this goes. But I swore when I started writing full-time that I was going to do this. And 4 months later, here I am.
That's pretty good.
I even bought a new computer to do this because my last one sounded like an airplane because there was something wrong with it. So when I tried to co-host, everyone's like, what's that noise in the background?
I think my first live was 4 months after I came onto YouTube.
And now you're a pro.
No, I still get super nervous. I mean, I feel like it shows, but maybe it doesn't. But like, my Friday sprints, I've been mostly doing it myself. I've had 2 people say, hey, I'll come on with you. But then I always forget to say, hey, would you like to come on this particular day? And it's like that day. And I'm like, shoot, I should have reached out to them. But I'm super nervous when I come on by myself. I like it when other people.
Yeah. I invited Paget just because we become good friends and stuff. So I'm like, hey, come with me. I don't know. I guess she's trying to figure her stuff out. So,
sorry. I'm watching this thing to figure it out. I'll come back soon. I promise.
Oh, sorry. No worries. Take your time.
Hey, everybody.
So I'm guessing I hit share and then I share the timer that I picked out.
Mm-hmm. Chrome tab, or I don't know if you have Chrome tab, but tab.
I already have it pulled up.
Okay.
I picked one already. I'm trying to, be ahead of the game a little bit here. We'll see. So what is everyone working on today?
I think I'm going to go back to working on my YouTube video that's coming out on Saturday with the author interview.
Those must be kind of nerve-wracking too.
The author interviews? Well, it's not mine. It's someone else.
Just a video, and making a video sounds scary too.
Oh, yeah, I like it. It feels very creative for me. So,
maybe I'll get there. I'm just working on client work as always. Assuming I get a lot of work done on this, we'll see. But I have all day, so it's okay.
What length sprints are we going to do?
25 minutes.
Okay, nice.
30 minutes are good too, but I'll start with 25 and see. That's pretty good. I can get a lot of work done in that time usually.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you know how to share the comments up on screen?
No, I do not.
So on your right side of the back of StreamYard, you should have some buttons there that we don't have. So I'm trying to remember the order, but you're going to want to, if you click through them, you'll find one with the comments. And
show. So like.
And all you have to do is click on the comment you want. Yep, exactly like that.
And then hide that one and pick this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so easy.
Mm-hmm. And there's little stars. So like if you want to star like the last comment you show, so you know where you left off, you can star it and then you can find it back in the top
Nice.
10. Yeah.
That keeps you from getting lost, huh?
Yeah. Unless if you get a lot of comments and you're scrolling, trying to find that star.
Nice. I like that. Thank you.
And then you are able to leave a comment through your feature to the chat, but
Yeah.
it doesn't let you at anybody.
Oh,
So I always go to the actual video, which I like to do it as when I'm just co-hosting too, and I pop out the chat from the actual video and I type into there instead of into the StreamYard function.
yes, I gotcha. I've done that before too. Well, when Paget's here, we'll do, I guess, go ahead and do like an intro, Shannon. I mean, everybody knows you, but.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Yeah, my name is Shannon, and I write under the pen name of SC Houston, and I have a channel under the name of SC Houston where I publish content about my self-publishing journey and writing, although those are coming few and far in between as I'm concentrating more of my time on writing. And I am 1/3 of the Self-Publishing Tips and Tricks podcast with Ben Pick from Running to Write and Morgan Lee, and 1/2 of the duo for the AuthorTube Writing Conference with Margaret Pinard.
Very nice. You've come a long way, huh? You're doing a lot now.
Yeah, sometimes too much.
And the conference you did in summer, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yes.
I had started with the idea last year and didn't start working on it until January. But yeah,
That was incredible to pull off.
And then I also on Saturday, of course, we have the next self-publishing tips and tricks video coming out on Saturday. But I did the AuthorTube Secret Santa last year, and so I'm going to do it again this year. And so on October 1st, which is Saturday, it's a short little video, and I'll have a link to the sign up form if you want to do the AuthorTube Secret Santa.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, because we open the presents on screen and everything like that.
I can do all that stuff now that I'm home all the time. I'm excited. Before I was here, like I was working a few hours in the evening if I could keep my eyes open. How you doing, Paget?
Hey, I'm still figuring it out, but I figured once we start the actual stream, I can do it then.
Want me to start a stream so you can have a few minutes to play with it?
Yeah, if you guys
Or
want
start
to.
a sprint, I mean.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
I guess I'll do like a quick intro too. My name is, I go by Jen Writes Romance on YouTube. My real name is Jen. I am a full-time freelance ghostwriter, and I'm also trying to fit in publishing more books in there with, all the time I have in the day. And I have a book I want to show you. Let me see if I can, there we go. I have this book that I wrote. It's available on
Oh, it's pretty.
Amazon. Yeah. It's my only paperback. The other ones are all ebooks because I was trying to do the rapid release deal for a minute there. But if you want to check it out, I like it. It's a nice little emotional romance, tragic drama type thing, which is what I love to write. But for clients, I write the hot sellers,
Does your book have the HEA or no? The Happily Ever After?
Okay. It didn't until my editor said, look. Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about that.
It was super tragic. And then she's like, you can't have that as an ending. I'm like, but. So, yes, it ends nicely.
That's what I've heard, that you can't really say your book is romance if it doesn't have that HEA. You could say it has romantic subplots, but not romance.
Yeah, it's definitely a romance, but there's a lot of emotional stuff in there because that's what I like to write personally. So
me too.
It's a nice break from writing the hot sellers and whatever's popular at the moment for my clients. But I think we're going to jump into a 25-minute sprint so Paget can figure out what's going on her end. And we will see you guys in 25 minutes. Let me see if I can do this. Share. Where are you? Okay, that was our first sprint. And I don't know what happened with the timer there, but at least it was up for part of the time.
Yay.
Okay, there we go. How did everybody do?
Yeah, so I got almost 5 minutes edited of my video. But it's a long video. It started off as an hour and 25 minutes long. And I'm trying to get it down to an hour.
Wow,
It's the author interview, so they go longer.
that's true. Yeah. I think you would need a long time for that to just even get the basic information about somebody.
Yeah.
How did you do, Paget?
Oh yeah, I got like 4 words deleted. Spent the whole time on the camera issues there, but I fixed it.
Yeah.
So sorry about that, guys. Good to see
No
everybody.
worries. I got, what did I get? 305 words, which is kind of sad, but I'll take it for now.
Was the first stream, so
And
Yeah.
I found when you run your own streams, you don't get as much done.
Yeah, I was looking at the timer and trying to figure out what I did wrong there and stuff, but
Yeah.
pretty basic actually. I think it was up once I fixed it. I don't know. I'm looking at it from a different screen, so
yeah. Once I finally had it together, I sat down and I was like, "Oh, that's right, we're gonna write." Let me just get in that mode, and then whatever. So
it's a little bit different when you're on a stream or co-hosting a stream or whatever.
I know. I was totally like being such a girl. I'm like, what shirt should I wear? I've got to put on mascara. I didn't think about like, oh, make sure like the camera works. I don't know. Like that might be like mildly important if you're co-hosting a stream.
It's all right. I had to figure out my headphones, so it's always something with the computers, especially if they're old.
You live, you learn, I guess. This one's so old, but I love it. I can't let go. It's a Lenovo, and I don't even think they exist anymore. And I just love it. And it works well, or I thought it did.
It does. They
like, I
always
had a
glitch
whole-
when they're not supposed to.
Yeah, I had a whole I did like a customer service job with Uber. Well, I guess that was like 2016, but like the whole thing was camera and emails and stuff. So I just didn't even occur to me. But anyway, whatever, it's fixed. How did everybody else do?
I see the coffee life came in. Thank you for stopping by. I forgot your real name. I'm sorry.
It starts with a D. I can see it, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Even if I knew it, I would.
Des.
Is
Is it Desiree or Des?
Desiree, yeah. I was trying to remember, how do you say that? I'm tone deaf, so it's hard for me to like hear it and then remember it for later. But if someone says it right, and I do it on my computer all the time. How do you say this? And I just listen to it.
I will butcher people's names like crazy, so I've just accepted
Desiree.
that. So far, it's pretty easy.
Oh yeah, author JC Company just put Desiree too. Desiree, thank you. Yes, putting the
Desiree. That's
breaking
perfect.
down. Yeah, and I think my youngest son has tone deafness like me, because he'll say words and garble some of the letters, and then I break it down into syllables like that, and then he says it right.
How many
Okay.
kids do you have?
I've got 2, both boys. One is out on his own in the military, and then got my little one who's shouldn't say little. He's 9, but he's like 2 inches shorter than me, and I'm 5'6".
Oh gosh. Well, he's still
Wow.
technically young.
Yeah, and yeah,
He's
and
already like my height, and he's 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
they're putting him at
Isn't he
6'6"
tall?
to 6'8" at full height.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's wild.
I always tell people, so I'm the shortest person in my family, and I'm 5'6", which is not really short for a woman, but everybody's taller.
Yeah, not at all.
My mom is taller than me. My brothers, my dad, all my uncles, my aunts, they're all taller than me.
It's the same. I'm 5'7", and I'm the shortest person. But that's not even short.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And my daughter's shorter than me, and she's bummed out about it. But
No.
what are you gonna do?
No, my mom used to tell me, you're going to be taller than me one day. And I didn't get there. And I was like, Mom, you lied to me.
And I was like, what happened? What did you do?
I know. I'm like 5'3" and 5'8" of an inch, but who's counting? And
Nice to add that
my
extra
mom,
there.
I know I've got it down. My mom's like 4'11". I think my dad says he's 5'8". I think he's like 5'7". But Josh's family is tall, and so Phoebe's already, she's going to be like, 2 heads above me. People are going to be like, who hired that hobbit to be that child's nanny?
I don't know. I remember when the doctor, how they predict how tall your kid's going to be. I think they fell short with mine because I thought they said that she was going to be my height or taller, and she's like 5'4". I don't know what happened. I guess I can't really predict that.
No, I think from what I've read, the standard average is that children are in between their parents' heights, but it's not always true because obviously I'm shorter than both my parents. So
That's definitely not true.
yeah.
I know there's some, I had a social studies teacher or something, and she said that she was really short, and she said there's some bone in like
The hand.
your wrist, maybe? Is it the hand? Okay.
Like, because they've done
And
a few x-rays of my son's because they were afraid of him growing so fast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I come from short people. We would never worry about growing too. We'd be like, that's a problem? That's amazing.
5'5" is fine. I think that's kind of perfect.
Yeah. I always thought 5'6". Why couldn't I be 5'8" or be shorter than 5'6"?
Yeah, I think my sister was like 5'9", and my mom was too. And I'm like, wait a minute. Where's my little extra there? But it's all good.
Yeah. I'm actually just like I'm in her same position. I'm a couple centimeters short of 5'7". I'm like 66.5 inches is what I say, but they always put me down at 66 inches.
I don't even know what I am completely. It's between 5'7" and 5'8" somewhere. I stopped caring kind of because there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, when I was in the military at 5'6", I could only have 140 pounds of weight on me. And if I was 5'7", because they didn't do halves. So I was either one or the other. And 5'7", I could be 155.
Oh, they'd kick me out so fast.
Oh my God, I know. They'd
They'd
look,
be
take
like,
one
"Bye."
look. They'd be like, no,
Go to
honey,
the
no.
gym.
The standards are a little bit off, I think. And then they're different. Like my best girlfriend when I was in, she was Samoan and she was tiny. I always had like a little belly. She was flat, no belly. Like, she worked out, she did everything, and she'd always have to get her do the fat weight. Like, so it's not just weight, but they had to do I forget what they call it, the taping. So they had to do the taping to figure out how much fat she had on each arm and leg and stuff like that. And she'd always pass that because you had to pass your weight and height stuff to stay in the military. And she'd always pass it. But every time she would get hit because for some reason, like she was condensed, condensed, so.
Wow. That sounds stressful.
It was. And we went to PLDC together, which is now WLC, but it's primary leadership course because we both wanted to become a sergeant. And she didn't eat and went to the sauna for a full week before going because she was afraid that she wouldn't meet the height and weight standards. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, man.
How long were you in the military?
7 years.
Okay.
Met my husband there. He got out a couple years ago. He retired.
That's a good path to take, I think.
Yeah.
You get a lot out of it. It's not for
I
everybody,
didn't know
but
that at all.
I told one of my brothers he doesn't like authority. I was like, don't go in the military. And he did.
Gosh, no.
He got kicked out with the same rank he went in at. I was like, I told you military is not for you.
My friend from high school went into the Coast Guard, and she told me about how everybody had their little breakdowns at some point in time. And she's like, mine was in front of the computer, so I was eating carrots. And I just thought that was so funny. But she's like, you have your breakdown and you move on. You get through it.
I had my breakdown. We went out to the field, and at that time we had a company commander who thought we should be in the field every month, even though we were admin. But this particular one, they were trying to test how far they could push us to keep us awake. And it wasn't like we were just awake and sitting there. We had to do KP duty, go out and dig holes, go out there. And I mean, we were constantly doing stuff. I didn't win. I was second to last or second to first, whatever you want to call it. I had a friend who beat me. So he stayed up like an extra 5 hours, but I think it was like 2 days and I don't know how many hours, 2 days and some hours. And then I snapped. I was like, why are you making us do this? And they didn't tell us that they were doing that until after it was over. So
Oh man.
That's rough. But I guess I see why they do that, but that's rough.
Yeah, because if you fall behind enemy lines, you've got to be able to keep moving. You don't want to stop.
Yeah, that's so strict. Although I could use a little bit more strict in my life, I think, but I'm not good at giving myself discipline about stuff. So, well, should we do another sprint?
Do you mind if I go ahead and do my outro?
Oh, absolutely. You have to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming to support Jen for her first live stream. And thank you for having me on, Jen. And Paget, it was so nice to meet you face to face. Yeah. And I'm Shannon. I write under the pen name of SD Houston. I have a channel under SD Houston. And upcoming, we have this self-publishing tips and tricks video coming out on Saturday with Christy Stratos, who kind of, I think she's both BookTube and AuthorTube, but she does a podcast on her channel. And I will also have a video come out also on Saturday because it's the 1st of October for those who want to sign up to do the AuthorTube Secret Santa that I did for the first time last year. And it should be a lot of fun. So thank you so much.
Thanks for helping and coming on. I appreciate it.
Good luck for the rest
later.
Thanks. And it's just us.
Here we are.
Well, we'll jump into another sprint. I keep saying stream. We'll jump into another sprint.
Okay.
And I will see you guys in, if I can find it. Oh my gosh, this takes forever. Why isn't it doing it?
So you have to so you share it with this screen that you're in, but then you're also doing stuff. So do you have to do stuff on a different laptop, or you're doing everything on one thing?
It's all like on the laptop, but it looks like it went away. Hold on a second.
Then that's better, I think.
Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Hit that. Sorry guys, first time. What can you do? Cancel that.
I have my phone, because I'm on the camera on my phone. So I have it on. I have my laptop case, 8 magazines, my planner, and then this box of collagen powder. And then the phone's on top of it. And then behind it is a makeup case and a cup. It's so precarious. It's like a stack from Dr. Seuss, where the Cat in the Hat would stack up a bunch of stuff on top of and then put a goldfish.
Yep, I hear you.
It's going to come falling at any moment. So if you hear a big crash and I'm gone, I'll be right back.
I'm going to try to do this. Add to stream. Where is it? There we go. Okay, I'll see you guys in 25. Hey, everybody. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? How'd you do, Paget?
I think I took out about 40 words. So,
You never got to do an intro, so do an intro.
what is that? Okay, hi. I'm Liz, but I write under Paget Farmer. And I am a writer. And I just put out my first book. I had it here to show you. I don't have it here now. I think, sorry, the phone's, my new camera is resting on it. So anyway, it's a cozy mystery series. It's the first book and it is Murder at Juniper Hall. So I'm also not very good at intros. So that's me.
I didn't know you had a book out.
Oh, thank you. Here it is. Thank you. Here it is right here.
That's awesome.
You
I'll
see?
have to get it.
Thanks. I have to check yours out too. I love the colors on yours.
Oh, yeah, I bought the cover.
Covers.
I bought the cover before I wrote the book. I just saw it and I'm like, okay, I got to write a book based on that cover. So, and it wasn't a bad price.
Yeah.
All things
awesome.
considered, but my friend made it for, well, my friend made it. It was a pre-made by my friend. So, but yeah, I love it. The ones I do for myself are, I can't do all that fancy stuff yet. It's like I can take a picture and put words on it. So that's what I do for the other ones, but I want to learn how to do everything else and it's just hard.
I know, like the amount of time to fiddle with it to get something that still, I think doesn't, still looks like I did it is amazing.
I tried. I took a class. I did everything, but I'm like, I can't do it. One of these days.
I think it must just take more time because other people figured out. I know they obviously learn and take classes and have degrees and such, but surely we can. But yeah, it's like everything else. I kind of think I never realized how much time, like little elements of it take. If that makes any sense. Like I'll like fiddle with nudging things over and like getting things in the right position, and that's before even figuring out like the right image, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just want to learn how to combine images and add some colors here and there, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend that offered to help me, but I just haven't. Well, I don't have anything to publish right now, so I don't.
You're pretty busy.
I thought I'd be able to write like 13 hours a day when I started this, but
that's a lot though.
It wears you out a lot.
That's a lot. The times when like on Wednesdays, my husband will take BB and then he'll pick her up and take her to gymnastics, and sometimes we'll get like pizza. And those days I'll write like, if I'm lucky, I'll write like 8 or 8.5. And then I actually am like tired from that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready to quit. And normally I'm like, I don't have enough time. And every time I have to quit, I'm like annoyed I have to quit, But
yeah, like,
so yeah, 13 hours feels like a lot. I just don't know how
I just thought I would
really
do
that.
Like, no, I think 9 hours is my cap before I just have to go stare at the wall for a while.
Yeah.
And forget about the voices in my head. How did everybody else do? Anyone else get any words? But then I find it hard to sleep because I'm thinking about my characters. Hey, Barrett.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by.
Hey, Barrett. Hey, Bonnie. All these people. Oh, you're still sick. That sucks. Barrett had the flu, if I remember correctly. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if you're missing anything, Barrett. I can't figure out the timer. The timer keeps going away, and I'm like, what? What am I doing?
I can figure out the basics of cameras, so if you're going to miss one, this might be the one.
Who do you write articles for, JC?
I know it's hard to gauge when you're like tightening it up or deleting stuff. I was just guess. Oh my God, diverticulitis. Is that where you get like the seeds stuck in? That sucks. Are you okay? Quick trip to the hospital. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, man. Oh, that's supposed to hurt like a lot. I'd heard about it, and then Beatrice's 4K teacher had it once, like recently. She had to they gave her some medicine, and she said it made her really nauseated, but she needed to take it so that it would help. Because I think maybe you used to have to have surgery or something, but maybe I don't know. I didn't get like the
Sometimes you
whole
do.
rundown.
Yeah, it's pretty yucky. You can't eat certain things from what I remember, like stuff with seeds or
Yeah, that's what she was saying
lettuce.
too.
I
And
think it made someone I know sick eating lettuce one time, a salad or something.
oh man, I'm glad you don't have to have surgery. It still sucks though, apparently, by all accounts. Oh, and you have Crohn's too. My sister-in-law has Crohn's.
Can you control it with diet? Like I feel like you can.
Gosh, I hope you feel
Oh
better
no,
so
Barrett, that is
soon.
awful.
Writing is rest.
It's like a double whammy.
Well, it's kind of rest. I guess you're resting your abdominals, which is where it is, right? I don't know. I'm not good at medical things at all. It's not really mental rest, but
I
if
don't
you
think
sit
it's
still
rest.
and you have, yeah. If you have physical rest and mental rest, you might go crazy.
But it's a lot more rest than being in my toxic office. So more
right.
mental, it's just different mental stress now, I guess.
So you left your job to do this, like
I've
kind
been
of
doing
recently,
this
right?
for like 7 years, 8 years. It was part-time before this.
Okay, but you left your job like some months ago.
In
I wanna
May.
say? In May. Okay.
Yeah, I hit 20 years and I was at the wonderful age to retire. And I said, I kind of knew I was going to do that, but it was so yucky at the end and it's just getting worse from what I hear. So I just ran screaming for the door.
So it's good you got out.
And they pay me a tiny bit of money a month.
Oh, so you have like retirement, so that's cool. I'm sorry. I
A
just
little bit.
realized this. I still
Nothing
had my.
fancy, no free medical for the rest of my life, but I'll figure that all out.
Okay.
But I got that Covered California thing and it's not great. I pay for a lot more stuff than I used to, but what can you do?
Yeah,
It's not $700 a month, so I'm happy about that.
that's good.
And I was going to say, I work through Upwork too, JC. That's where I get all of my ghostwriting jobs. It's pretty cool if it works out the right way for you.
I bet you did see some inspiring people in the ER. That's a great place to people watch. I mean, that sounds really psychotic, but
It is a great place.
It sounds very not very empathetic, but it is. Because oh man,
It's
people. I think people show you who they really are when they're in the ER.
They
Me
do,
included.
but it is
Me
kind of
included.
yeah. I don't go to the ER unless it's absolutely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a wait, and it's just not. Yeah, I don't like to do that if I don't have to. I'll put it off if I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My poor kid, like a few years back, I got a call from the school and they're like, we think she broke her wrist. I'm like, oh really? And I was working at the time, so her dad had to get her. And hours later, we decided that we should probably take her to the hospital because she's like, it doesn't hurt that much. And then that night, it was still hurting, and indeed she broke her wrist.
Oh
and
man.
I didn't rush her right to the hospital.
But I understand. It's so. It's the worst. You want to go unless you really, really gotta.
Yeah, she's like, okay, bad mom. Take my mom card away. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think so. You don't want to go to the ER if you really, especially if she said it didn't hurt. I mean, why go to that cesspool? You're going to catch something, and you're going to wait. Unless you're bleeding, like obviously, you're probably going to wait. And I don't know. I understand that.
It's weird. Like as a parent, half the time you want to take your kids out of just if they sneeze the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Party is like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool. Couples really caring for each other. Older folks very worried about their partners. That's sweet.
I can do this.
Jeez. JC says not psychotic for us. We're writers. I love that rationalization. I'm going to use it.
Very true. Very, very true. And the ERs are different now because of COVID, huh? You can't go in with people anymore, can you? I haven't
I
been.
don't know. I haven't been either.
That's what I hear. So that would be maybe one person. I don't know. I guess if you're a parent, someone has to go in.
Yeah. Maybe if you're a minor, you can have somebody or something. That's a great question. I don't know
Yeah, here
if
we
it's
go.
still that way or not.
Just one guest.
Okay, so you can have a guest even if you're not like a kid.
Dick, you can't have visitors though, huh?
JC is the one who wants murder in every story. Well, everything I write begins with the word murder. They're all murder at this place, in this place, on this mountain, whatever. So I understand.
I kind of want to write something like that sometime. I mean, people die in my book, but it's not like they're solving a crime over it or anything like that. I just felt like some people had to go away. And they may or may not have been based on real characters. I'm not going to say. So, are you published, JC? I need to write this down. So you're under Paget Farmer? That's what your book's under?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll share it I keep meaning to share it like at Jules' thing or something, and I start to do it.
Oh,
and I'm like,
definitely.
no, I'll do it next time.
Yeah, you should definitely share there. That's why I made the link tree because everything's right there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't have to list a bunch of stuff.
No, I'm so bad at that aspect of it. I'm like, I wrote this. You don't have to read it though. It's fine.
I will. I support people. I try to.
I mean, but that's what I just feel like saying to everybody. Like the moment I say it, I'm like, it's fine. I'm just letting you. It's
no, it's like
you know what I mean.
Thing,
like
if it's your thing, read it. You know, it's not everybody's thing.
Yeah. I really admire when people can get past that and they're just like enthusiastic about what they're doing and they can talk about it and not like.
Oh, I've never
you know
been
what I
that
mean?
girl.
Yeah, me either.
Never. On the stream I used to co-host on, she doesn't really do it anymore, but they're like, talk about your book. I'm like, why? I don't want to.
Yeah, we have to figure something out with that because, you know,
I have to learn how to market. That's what I have to do.
People have to know about it, so we have to tell them, you know, theoretically.
Okay, we should do another sprint.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this timer right. It's driving me crazy. Okay.
Oh, Edith here.
There you are. Three hours later.
JC is like, oh yeah, I have 2 books. That's right. It's weird because like if other people who are not, you know, neurotic about this the way I am, like I don't dislike it when they do it. It's not like they're saying, hi, I'm so and so and I'm the author of blah 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 and I do this and this, and they're just telling it like normally, like this isn't a big deal because it's not. And I don't like this. I don't have an issue with it. It's not like I don't like it. So I don't know why I can't do it. Do you know what I mean? It would be different if I thought it was gross or something, but I don't. Like, I think it's what you need to do.
I agree.
It's like saying your name. You know what I mean? But I can't do it.
It's
sorry.
Not natural, though.
Mm-mm.
Let me start this up again. See you guys in 25.
everybody's asking because we see it all the time. And we don't really always feel like it's fair to just pick one person. This question comes up a lot. So we're not necessarily featuring a specific person in today's show in regards to the question asked, but we are talking about using timers and countdowns in your streams. And there are a lot of ways to do it, even both on the free plan and on the paid plan. We're going to talk about, I mean, I think I've got maybe 6 ways that you can do this today. Some of which many of you probably aren't really aware of, just thought of, didn't realize you could do it. And a lot of you maybe on the free plan have felt left out. Well, I got solutions for everybody today. So it's going to be pretty fun. We're also going to be, one of the solutions is going to be using
Hey guys. How did you do?
Shockingly, I didn't get that much done. It's almost like I was just writing in the chat the whole time.
You were searching for me and
Did
chatting.
that too. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. It was like a StreamYard like sponsored video. And the topic was how do you, share a screen with the timer and all the things that go with that. And, oh my gosh. I was like, this is not like an event with canapes. Like people just come here to find out. Like they're not like they don't want to anyway. Maybe
I don't
other
know
people do.
I have no
I did
idea.
not.
If anyone can explain to me why the timer disappears on me, do I have to stay on the screen or do something special? I don't know. I just see it keep disappearing. And that doesn't change, just Eva. My kid still grazes. She does not eat a lot. And she's super picky, so.
Yeah, Beavis didn't used to be picky. And then, I don't know how that happens. I made a big deal about, not trying to, I guess everybody does that, trying not to go in the direction of that.
Stop. My cat's sneezing, I'm sorry.
But that's your cat.
He has allergies.
Poor buddy. What's his name?
Boy, because we're boring. He's the only boy cat in the house.
He's Boy?
Boy.
That's cute.
I don't know what it started as. There was a different name, but I think I started singing that Book of Love song to him that was called Boy,
Mhm.
and I just kind of took it from there.
Aw.
He's the one that types. I put him up on the thing a while back, but he's the one that types for me.
Adorable.
Oh,
I think I
he's
missed
great.
him. I was looking for that video or something, but it's so cute.
If you're sharing, let me see this. If you're sharing,
I'm glad your mom
anything-
came by, Barrett, although you're not in here right now. I'm not really just talking in the air, but anyway, Barrett's mom came to visit.
I think I'm doing that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out in the next stream. Who can say? All in all, I think it's going pretty decent.
I think so.
It
There are
wasn't the
several
train wreck I
elements.
thought it would be.
Yeah, there's so many elements I didn't even think about.
There really is a lot.
And I'm not even doing your part, so I'm sure there's other stuff that you haven't even had problems with.
It's just
But I would have
sharing.
been like, what?
That's really just the sharing stuff that you're missing out on. And that's just, I don't know. I want to say it's easy, but I have to see what kind of word count I got real quick. Probably nothing.
Yeah, Shannon's right. You really don't get that much done.
Nope.
It'll get better though. This is really a test one, if you think about it. Or that's kind of how I'm thinking about it anyway.
Ooh, I
I'm
got
still in the same
190
chapter.
195 words. Ooh, that's exciting. Well, should we do another sprint? Should we chat a little bit? You have to leave in like 50 minutes.
Yeah, I need to leave
Approximately?
by about 1:50 to go get
Well, maybe
beats.
we'll go to
So I can do
1:30.
another sprint if you want. I'm down. I might actually get something done if we do another one.
Now that I have to play cat mom, I will get nothing done. So, what's my favorite animal? There's so many. I like them all.
I used to love cows, but now
I love cows. I want a baby cow so bad,
wouldn't that be so
but I want it to
cool?
stay baby.
Yeah.
The fact that they grow is where the problem lies, and the fact that my backyard is all cement.
Yeah, that would be hard for the cow.
Yeah, and they grow. It would just be giant. I like those videos where people have all the animals and like they just come in the house, and you'll see a cow walk in the house.
Yeah.
That's a dream life.
I love doggos, of course.
I do. I just don't have one because it's like kind of like having another kid.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I keep wanting one, but my husband's like, no. And he's right, because it's a lot of responsibility. I can barely
You'd
keep
have
it
to get your
together,
kid
but
involved, and if she's anything like mine, wouldn't happen.
yeah.
They promise and promise and promise, and we've tried that. It doesn't work.
I was like that when we would get a puppy. I'm super into it at first for a while, and then like I would kind of fall out of it. And my mom would end up doing it all.
It's so I used to work for a dog rescue, and I did fall in love with the dog there, but I'm like, I was working at the time. I'm like, when am I supposed to do anything with it?
That's cool. You were to the rescue.
It was it was because I didn't think I'd end up adopting any animals because dogs, but then they had kittens eat them.
Is that where Boy came from?
I custom ordered Boy. I asked for an orange male, but the other two were basically foster fails.
Okay.
So we have 3 that were rescued from that place.
Aw.
My kid begged for one, and the other one I brought home, and she just never, they grow to a certain age and they don't get adopted because they're not kittens anymore.
Right.
So she's still here, but she's probably like the sweetest one. She's the most affectionate, like lays on you kind of cat. So I dig her.
I love elephants too, you guys.
Me too. I just love animals. I got tickets to this. We have this place here, and it's like an aquarium, but they also have animals. Like they have a sloth or something. And I just got something to go there on Groupon, and I cannot wait. They had a baby sloth a few months ago, and I don't know how fast they grow, but I want to see the sloth.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
So excited about that. And I'll get there. But I'm looking through the comments. That sounds like a very pretty dog to me, if I'm picturing it properly.
Baby pigs. Ah! So I'd never seen like a bat in person until kind of recently. It's like 2015, I think, when we lived in Ohio and we went to the zoo. Never loved the zoo for personal reasons, but like we got to this bat thing and they were like hanging upside down. You kind of see through their wings, and it just looked really Dracula-ish. Like it was really just looked like just like this abomination or something. And I was like, oh. But then I saw this video of this baby bat eating a banana. And so I'm torn because they were like, it was like they were 2 different animals. Like one was really terrifying and kind of like grotesque, and this other adorable, like he was just like num num num. It was so cute. So I don't get it. What happens?
My dad brought me home a bat when I was little. We had all kinds of animals.
He did?
Yeah, he brought it. He let it go, but he brought it home to show me, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. I wanted to keep it.
That's awesome.
But no, it went flying away.
We
That
used to
sounds
get
so fun, Desiree, but I agree with you. The schooling subjects are not up my alley. It's like that with a lot of things I thought about going to school for. I just don't do a lot of that stuff well.
you have bats out back, like in your backyard, Eva. Oh, that is really cool.
Oh yeah, they had them.
Your place is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that this is your time with like Halloween coming up. Like, do you do a big haunted house and stuff? That's all. I was just asking about the bats out.
I'm so jealous.
I know.
That sounds amazing. I live in suburbia and there's houses everywhere and it's just a big old neighborhood and it's pretty, but I'd rather live somewhere like that.
They probably would not be down with like a bat cave in your backyard, I'm guessing. Or maybe they would love it. You never know.
Wow.
Do you have like an HOA? You can go and like bring it up. Listen, I know this is kind of weird, but
that's very
bat
cool.
cave. Your thoughts?
Hold on a second. Let me banners.
Margaret Pignard. I've heard the same before.
She is awesome.
I feel like I've heard it a few times, but just not recently, so it goes out of my head.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her. She's very cool. Very smart about stuff.
Yeah,
I
Desiree, the school I went to undergrad to, marine biology was actually like the big thing at that school. I went for like theater, which is like not the big thing there, but yeah, I remember everyone being like, "Why aren't you doing marine biology? That's why everyone's here." It's just like a school by the beach, and I was like, "There's no way, man. I would not get past like semester one." Whatever the weed out classes are, that's what would work.
Yeah. There's so many things I wanted to do. I never did finish college, but there's so many things I wanted to do, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. But I ended up doing what I like anyway, so it worked out pretty well. I can't complain.
You've got clients out the wazoo. It sounds like you're always working.
I just added a bunch because I got to make money,
That's awesome.
But it can clear like 5,000 words a day. I write really fast, as you guys have probably seen in my streams.
Oh, yeah.
So if I get like 5,000 or 6,000 words, if I get more, great. But it just depends on my day. I'll be writing later tonight now, and that's fine by me. So
I always love like at the end of sprints, I'll be like, "Yeah, I did blah blah blah," and you'll be like 944 words or something, and it's just like normal for you. And I find it very inspiring actually, because like you're just
Thank
so
you.
consistently doing that, and I think that's cool because I like to surround myself with people who are doing better than I am. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a good thing because then that makes me go,
it's the deadlines.
how could I do better? Yeah.
It's the deadlines. It's a lot of pressure on myself, but I just try to. I try to do 8 hours at least a day writing. But then all my stuff gets shoved to the side, so that's the bad thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I thought I would get up and start writing at 6 a.m. until like 2 a.m. No,
Mm-hmm.
that's not.
That's what I think I would do too. And then
Don't do
you're right
that.
though. You don't.
It's so, and it was a huge adjustment anyway, just not working anymore. It took me like 3 months to figure out how it worked. And then there's summer, and then there's school, and then it's crazy.
Yeah, and there's actual like other parts of life and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
But 8 hours a day, that's not for sissies. In my
It's
experience.
It's easy when I actually get it done, but I don't always get it done. And today, obviously, I'm not at this high word count yet, but I'll make up for that. There's a good strange night, so I'll be in there.
Tomorrow's my big day.
Yes, I am, Eva. I have a novel and I have a few novellas out. They're not like, the editor on the novel wasn't great. It was my baby author thing where it probably wasn't perfect, but I don't worry about it. So yeah, I have my link tree somewhere. It's in my bio and stuff, and it has my Amazon author page and some other stuff there. But I'm not focusing on my publishing because ghostwriting is my paycheck right now. And someday, hopefully, I'll shift that, but we'll see.
Are your novellas, sorry, you probably just said this, are your novellas and stuff on your link tree? Your link?
They're on my Amazon author page. I publish wide, so you can get them anywhere. You can buy books there. I don't just do Amazon.
Nice.
Nothing against it, but I just thought I'd try.
Yeah, there's other things.
I mean, it hasn't really made a huge difference, but like I said, you got to market too. And I'm terrible with that. Oh, you have hardcover book? That's cool. I never did a hardcover book.
Yeah, they just started doing that. It's the first time I've ever done this stuff. So,
wow, fancy.
So they just started doing it, like not right before I did, but kind of close. So it's fine. It doesn't have like, maybe later if I ever make any money. I would go like through someone else, and because it doesn't have a dust jacket, which is kind of like a lot of the point of the hardback, you know. But
Absolutely, yeah.
so I think like this second one, once it's down, I don't even know if I'll do a hardback for the second one until I go like, you know, there's somewhere else the dust jacket, because I don't know. It's not bad. Like, it's better than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like the texture. I don't know how to explain it, but I thought it would be more like, what do you call that? When it's like spongy, almost like a textbook or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? I thought it would be like that, and it's not. It's more like matte, and
Boy,
but
you're on
it
camera.
still doesn't.
Boy, look
Hey,
at your
there
handsome
he
face,
is.
buddy.
He's so fuzzy. Oh, he's so orange. He's totally like tabby, right? Okay, I don't think I've seen him yet. I must
He's a
have been
soul.
looking at other things.
That's what we call him. Okay, you don't need to scratch yourself on the computer, silly. He likes me being home the very best, I think.
Oh, I bet.
Yes. It's very exciting for them. And I guess my kid likes it for the most part, but at this age, they're in the room so much anyway.
Well, that's 17, right? I remember that. If I wasn't out, I was probably in my room.
Oh, I was never, ever home at that age. I'm happy that she sits in the living room with us and has a conversation. So, oh, stop it. He's pushing the computer everywhere. Come here, boy. Come here. See? He's not a big fan of being held.
Yeah, Eva, I looked into that too, and it's like she's talking about how other places that have cooler hardback covers, how the costs just like go way up if you want a dust jacket or like a cool cover or whatever. It's so true. Like, it'd almost be for your own enjoyment, especially if you wanted like a cool like color interior or something like that. Like, you know, that's why it kind of feels like it would almost be like just a treat, just to be like, oh, I just want to have 20 copies of it or something for myself, which would be something I would do way later, because I don't see how you can make any money from it unless you did. Maybe if you didn't do color interior and you just skimped on everything, but then it's probably not gonna look like you want it to look. So I don't know.
How do I do wrenches?
Oh boy.
I forgot about that. I haven't seen any
Any of those things we did not mention, or they might show up.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Although I haven't seen anything, so.
It's easier to do it from your phone.
Oh, okay, I think I have one. I picked you, JC, out of the mix, so you should have one. Not that I'm showing favoritism. I just grabbed one.
Oh my God. Thank you, Desiree. See, she just told you what to do in a paragraph. Unlike the StreamYard lady who's like, here's a video for an hour and 20 minutes where I'm going to talk about why you want what you want. And I'm going to talk about how you could maybe think of how to want. How do you do it, woman? See, Desiree's just like, this is what you do.
And I have 2 people now, even though I'll probably call it quits in like 10 minutes and try to get some work done. So I'm not here all night long.
She's bedazzled. I have it up like on my phone since I still haven't figured out the camera issue on my laptop. So like the actual like, you know, into StreamYard thing is my phone up here.
Oh,
And then here I have my laptop like
it's
with
not
work,
showing
but
up
then I
on the
have
laptop.
oh, you don't see it.
Oh, okay. I will make you a moderator. I will probably stream again because I think this went okay. I don't know about you guys. Would you come back if I did it again? Because this is kind of fun.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
I do like this.
Yeah, the problems were not the ones I anticipated, but I think it went. I think you did really well. You figured it
I
out.
think it did. Yeah, everybody's got to start
Never.
somewhere, right?
Edith's never coming back.
Fine, be that way. Yeah, this is pretty fun. And it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I just don't want to
That's true,
overstep
too.
anybody else's streams, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this whole thing came up because Diane usually has one at this time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but she's busy this week. So we were like, hey, you want to do this?
That's, yeah, that was a good idea. I think it'd be good to do like an evening one too, because so many people are on the East Coast, I feel like,
Yeah.
or, you know, even further. And I feel like there's not a lot of streams going at night. For me, anyway.
Yeah, it does feel kind of disproportionate. Like there'll either be like 4 or like there's nobody
Yeah.
until, you know, the next morning or like too late. So there's a PST hole, I think. And there's a lot of PST people like Megan and everybody here. You guys aren't necessarily PST, but
I agree with you,
here
Eva.
now.
Not every stream works for me. Nothing in HB Monday, Wednesday. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I just have my regular streams that I go to, and I wouldn't want to, I don't know, step on their toes.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you mean. You're used to going to the same ones, and that's when you write. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think anybody would be upset about it. I wouldn't be.
Evening, I don't know. You probably could. Could you do evening? I know you have to get her to bed because she's young. She's a little, so.
Sometimes I can. It kind of depends, yeah, on how successful I am at that. And like last night was great, but not necessarily every night, you know.
I actually go into my kid's room every night before she falls asleep, and we just kind of like, I don't know, we've done that for years. She'll do it when she's 20 at this point, I think, but we just kind of chit chat, you know, end the night nicely. So I still would have to get up at around 9 something and go in there. It's silly.
I don't
We're
think so. I
both
think that's
Pacific,
pretty cool.
JC. We're both in California.
I think that's cool. I love like the more BD learns to, you know, talk in real conversation, the more she moves towards that. Every time she'll say like a new sentence or something, I'm like, oh, we're getting closer and closer to actually talking in a real way instead of, you know, I'm not really hungry. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Just like talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can be uncomfortable sometimes, but there's just so much going on that I think you should be able to talk about everything and work through it, you know?
Yeah.
Although I have been judged as a parent, I'm sure, for that reason.
Why?
Well, when she was 4 is when Twilight was out, and my best friend at the time was in a Twilight. Kid got into Twilight, so people would be like, "You're letting her watch that movie."
Oh my gosh.
But that's who we are. She likes Coraline. She doesn't like Twilight anymore. She doesn't admit to ever liking that, but Coraline and stuff like that was her first movie. So people thought, oh my God, I can't believe you're letting her watch that. I'm like, why? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's fine. I think Coraline's a children's book, isn't it? Or maybe it's middle grade. I can't
It's a
remember.
little bit scary, I guess, for some, but
Yeah.
it's dark, I
Yeah.
guess. But
Really
that, yeah,
fun.
that was her first movie, and she just sucked it all in. And she told me the whole plot when we got home, and I'm like, dude, you're 4. I didn't even get that much from the movie. So
Phoebe has a snack. We'll have something on, or Josh will have something on, and it seems like, okay, this is fine. You know, we're not gonna have her sit down and watch it. It's okay that it's kind of on over in there, and we're doing other things, something. And she has this knack of like walking in at just the wrong moment, and like we had like Thor: Love and Thunder on, and I'm not really giving anything away. Like she walks in and she sits down, and then they're like, "We're kidnapping children." Like he literally says it just like that, and she goes, "No!" And she
oh my
freaks out.
gosh.
And I was like, "It's not real. It's not real." And she does that all the time. Like I'm trying to think of some other examples. It's happened a lot recently, and I'm just like, how does she do this? She walks in exactly the wrong moment, and everything else was like kind of fun before that. You know, it was like it's like an '80s Thor. It's all hot pink and
Little one
fun.
again. Mine used to like
gosh.
go at the top of the stairs, like I'd be watching True Blood or something, and she'd come running down the stairs screaming and go kiss the TV, and I'm like, I'm watching. You can't. No, go. You can't watch this.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I know. I'm leaving in. No, I'm not leaving at 1:30. I'll leave at 1:50. What happened at 1:30? 2:30. It's really like 2:25. Leave at 1:50. It's kind of perfect. I can get in there and park, and then we walk off, and then she's out in like 2 minutes. Sorry, we're arguing about what time to leave.
Oh, I hear that. I always forget. Sometimes I forget because it got extended by an hour. So now I'm like, I feel like I'm home all day long before I have to go pick her up. And then we
Yeah.
get home and it's like suddenly I'm like, oh, I have to think about dinner. I have to think about this. Well, this was fun. I'm glad everybody came, and I'm glad you were here. And you feel free to come back anytime, Paget. This was cool.
Yeah, it was great.
It's nice to see you face to face.
Yeah, you too. I'll figure out how to do this on my end too, and you can
Definitely.
help me if you want to.
Yeah, just get the free StreamYard. You can't do all the fancy stuff, but this is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, just get
Cool,
the free
thanks.
StreamYard and play.
Thanks for letting me do it. I even was here half the time.
No, there's always something.
Yeah.
Always something.
I'm so glad everybody came in. Hey, Nick.
Yeah, this was so fun. I hope to see you guys all again. I'll figure out when I can do another one.
right,
This
cool.
time, any day is perfect for me. So I'll probably pop in for an afternoon again. But do you want to do an outro, or do you feel like you already just did? Do you feel like you just did your intro? You have your book out.
I'm cool. I'm Liz, the Writer's Paget Farmer. This is my book. Yeah, sorry, I got to work on that. I'm so glad everybody came.
And this is my book. If anybody wants to read some tragic, emotional, sad, make you cry kind of thing. But thanks, guys. I'll see you next time I sprint. And thank you, Paget.
All right, thank you. See you later.
See you guys later.